Okay, in the last lecture, we saw that we were trying to make a program. Now let us try to run this program. We have declared this function add. We have called this function, fine. And in the definition of the function, what are we trying to do? We are trying to print hi. Let us try to run this program. Once we try to run this program, the compiler now has declared three integer variables x, y, and z. It has now declared a function add. It is saying enter the values of x and y, and let us try to enter the values of x and y. Let me enter 2 and 3. Okay. Then it calls the function add, and all that this function add does is print hi. Okay, and it has done this. So in effect, what have we done? We have simply tried to declare a function add, which is a void function. Okay, then we have called that function add. Okay, and after closing this main, we have tried to give the definition that what is this function going to actually do. Okay. Now, this is all that we have done. Okay, we have declared the function, we have called that function, and here we have defined what is that function going to do. And when we run it, it will run smoothly. Okay, it is going to print hi. This is all that this is going to do. Now, let me here change the definition of that function and write enter the two values x and y and try to enter two values as we normally would do. So this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to enter two values, x and y. Okay, and let me say x and y, fine. And then I'm going to add these two values and print the result. Okay, so I will print the result here, and I will say the sum is equal to So what is important to note here now is this function should run absolutely okay as far as we know where to declare these variables x, y, and z. Let us try to declare these variables x, y, and z here as we normally do in any program. Let me declare x, y, and z here, fine, and then declare this function, call this function, and finish off with my main program. And here in while defining it, I say enter the values of the variables and then add them and print. Let me try to run this program. When we try to run this program, the compiler is going to tell you that I do not know what is z, I do not know what is x, I do not know what is y. Fine. It is saying I do not know what are these variables. Why is the compiler saying so? I've already declared x, y, and z here. Why is the compiler saying that it does not know what is x? It is saying undeclared x, it is saying undeclared y. So why are x and y undeclared? Now, one point to remember forever while using C is that every function has a scope. Now, whatever variables are declared in main, x, y, and z, these variables will have a scope in main only. See what happens once you call this function add. once you call this function add, the control immediately jumps outside the main. Here the scope of main finishes. The scope of main finishes here. Once you call this function add, it is immediately going to jump to this statement. Okay. Once it jumps to this statement, it comes outside the scope of main. Whatever variables you have declared in main, they are no longer accessible once you come out of main. So X, Y, and Z are no longer declared. They are not declared. They were declared in main. Once you jump out of main and come here, main finishes here. Once you jump out of main to this function, these variables no longer exist. You cannot access these variables here. So what you can do is, instead, if we declare X, Y, and Z here in this function itself, and now try to run it, your program is going to run absolutely okay. See, now what happens? It declares a function add, it calls that function. Once this function is called, the control immediately jumps outside the main to this function. Here we have declared 3 integer variables, X, Y, and Z. It declares, the compiler declares the 3 variables.